Good morning, everyone. Day 870 in a row, 5 miles per day, without ever missing a day at age 67. I got a sign yesterday that I am on the right track with this channel, and here's the story. I was in a convenience store yesterday, 15-store chain, selling my ice cream, and I was waiting on the owner, and they were frying chicken, and man, did it smell good. Ooh, man. That's why I still can't lose every pound I need to be. Anyway, that's another story for another day. And there was this man standing beside me, this big goofy smile on his face the whole time. He just seemed unusually happy. You know, I don't know about you, but you just don't see that many people these days who are smiling all the time and just seem to be enjoying themselves. And I looked down, and he was missing a leg. And I'm going, really? I mean, I don't know that I would be smiling that much if I had lost a leg. I really don't know if that would be the case with me. So I just stood there and watched him for a little while, and I just couldn't hold back anymore. So I introduced myself, and I said, dude, tell me your story, man. Do you mind? And I handed him I've got some cards with my YouTube channel on it, QR code and all that, and I handed him that, and I said, I won't use your name, but I want to tell your story tomorrow. This was yesterday. And he did. He was probably in his mid to late 20s, I guess, maybe early 30s. And he had had an automobile accident in 2020, right during the heat of COVID. He wrecked a 1976 Chevy Nova, and you could tell he was more upset about the Nova than he was his leg, which I can understand that. I'm a car guy. I mean, I can really understand a 76 Nova. You just don't see those anymore. So we just talked, and I said, how do you do it? How do you remain so happy and, you know, upbeat when, you know, you've lost 25% of your limbs? He just smiled. He said, I've got my children at home. They hug me. They want to play, and I do what I can with them. And he says, that's all I need. And I'm going, wow. As most of us are out here fighting day in and day out to make a buck and do this and do that, and he's just happy with what he's got. So the moral of that story is, wow, really? So, you know, he went on to explain that, you know, he's been fighting with disability people for like 5 years now, which that sort of pisses me off, to be quite frank. You know, there's a lot of abuse into the system, and I'll readily admit that, but, you know, I've got a friend with a bad back who's been fighting with them for longer than that. This guy's got one leg, and you know, the system is just bogged down in minutia, and, you know, it's just not fair. But that's another story. So I was just blown away by this guy. We shook hands. He said he was going to subscribe to my channel, and I told him this would be posted this afternoon, late this afternoon or early evening. And I hope he'll comment on it. I don't remember his name, but I didn't want to use his name anyway. Don't want to embarrass anybody. But I guess the simple moral of this story is you don't really know what's going on with somebody till you ask. That goes back to one of my other videos. Just ask. Forgive me for all this traffic. But for me just to, you know, open up to this guy and him to open up to me was really amazing, quite frankly. And I'm the better for it. I mean, having met him, now my eyes are wide open every day while I'm out here for more stories like that. And that's what's going to make this channel different is, you know, it's, as you can tell, it's unscripted. I don't know what I'm going to say day to day. I knew what I was going to say today based on meeting him yesterday, but usually I don't decide on what I'm going to say until I turn the camera on. And for me, that works. That's just who I am. That's what I want this channel to be. And as the comments grow and grow and grow, you know, I want to hear from people. And by the way, please subscribe to the channel. That'll help the channel grow, reach more people, and I'll have more stories. Simple as that. I would greatly appreciate it if you could do that. And that's it for today. I mean, I'm still in awe of this young man. And I hope I get to meet him again one day. I'm probably gonna, he said he stops at that store every day and get some chicken. So I'm gonna do my best to try to get back over there and touch base with him again. So take that story to heart, and you never know who you're gonna meet next, do you? Y'all have a great day. Peace.